some people than meets the eye. Take Jekyll and Hyde. Good doctor or a twisted murderer? Theater 98's production of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde opens Thursday, and it's nice to have the director, John Thornton, here with us this morning, showing off this fabulous poster. Just giving you a few more details of what this is all about. And the adaptation is based on Robert Louis Stevenson's classic Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So the inspiration behind the play is what I find just intriguing. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the inspiration from Mr. Stevenson, I figure, came from the fact that he was ill and he was taking drugs, along with the period issues of good and evil.
Mm-hmm. And he basically, the script came to him in a dream, and he wakes up and he had gotten his wife to approve all of his scripts. So he gives it to his wife, and his wife gives him a few notes, and he burned it. And he rewrote it just within a few days, right?
Right, and it actually was printed quicker than he could retract it, and it went viral for its time.
Okay, so how does your adaptation, how is it different than the classic, than the original?
A lot. Namely in the fact that Jeffrey Hatcher did an adaptation which uses 6 actors to play about 30 roles. Mm-hmm. And in that original version, the only staging is a red door. The actors will change a character just by taking a step and be the lawyer on one step and one of the 4 Hydes on another step. And the characters rotate such that it's kind of hard to keep up with. And in ours, my interpretation of it, I have 10 actors, but several of them are playing several roles. Ah. And instead of having an actor have 5 roles and have to change character on stage, they play roles different, but not in an immediate change.
And if it sounds a little confusing, it's because Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde is a little confusing, and maybe you've heard people talk about it, good versus evil, split personality. Just briefly describe what the play is all about. If you had to summarize Jekyll and Hyde, how would you do that?
This version.
Right.
Okay, this version is intended, in part of what I want to do, is have the audience feel doubt and the possibility that there is some of Mr. Hyde in everyone.
Oh, okay. All right, so again, good versus evil, and just want to let everybody know, when you do go see this play at Theater 98 in Fairhope, this is more of a mature audience, and we have some actors here today from Theater 98 who are going to do a short little scene from the play. What are we going to see? Describe to us what part of the play this is.
This scene is where Dr. Jekyll has discovered that he doesn't know what Mr. Hyde does and where he's going. And he's actually trying to locate a woman who he has an attraction for, but he, as Dr. Jekyll, is unable to do anything about.
Okay.
Which is also different from the original.
And this is okay for all audiences. Let's watch.
Initial meeting between O.F. Sanderson, personal inquiries agent, and a prospective client.
Mr. Sanderson, I'm Dr. Henry Jekyll. You do occasional work for us at the solicitor in Queen's Court, I think.
Yes, sir. Did Mr. Utterson recommend our services?
No, I happened to glimpse your card last time I was in his chambers. This is a private matter, nothing to do with Utterson. I understand a retainer as customary.
Sir, perhaps you tell me the nature of the services you require.
Well, first, it may be an idea to know what is allowable within the law, within the ethics of your profession, and
Sir,
within...
not to interrupt. Why do not you tell me what you want, and I will tell you when it starts to get sticky.
I want you to follow a man.
Do we have a name?
Well, all the particulars are right here. Where he lives, where he banks, where you have to see him next to merge. I want to know his movements, his affairs, friends. Those he meets are of particular interest, especially one individual. A woman.
This woman, is she a lady friend of yours?
No.
Wife?
There is no one. Her name may be Elizabeth. Beyond that, I cannot tell you any more. You will detail who she is, where she lives, and where she can be found. All of these.
And when would you like us to start?
Well, this evening,
Do you think he'll be about?
I'm rather certain.
And in following this Mr. Hyde, should there be any precautions?
There should be every precaution.
All right, nice job. So that is a taste of what you will see. Theater 98's production of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde opens Thursday. You can see all the show dates and times on our Studio 10 page on fox10tv.com. Tickets are $18 for adults, $12 for students, and there's a link where you can buy them on our website. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Very nice.